Throughout history, warfare has driven some of the most terrifying innovations. Today, we're uncovering 10 of the most fearsome weapons and tactics from the ancient world. From psychological warfare to what can only be described as ancient superweapons. First up, the Aztec Death Whistle. Discovered decades ago in Mexico, these strange, skull-shaped objects were initially dismissed as mere toys. But years later, researchers realized they were instruments designed to produce a sound like a horrifying human scream. In battle, hundreds of these whistles sounding at once would create a chilling symphony of terror, disorienting and demoralizing enemy forces. It was like the shriek of 1,000 tormented souls, a truly terrifying psychological weapon. Next, the cataphracts, the ancient world's version of a tank. Emerging in the Near East around the 7th century BC, these were the most heavily armored cavalry units of their time. The name cataphract literally means fully armored. Both horse and rider were encased in heavy armor, making them a virtually unstoppable force on the battlefield. Their primary mission was to charge and shatter enemy formations. The historian Tacitus wrote that scarcely any line of battle could withstand them. The sheer sight of them could cause panic, with some soldiers reportedly dying of fear at their very first charge. Of course, poison has been a weapon since time immemorial. Ancient peoples would tip their hunting arrows with toxins to quickly down prey, and this knowledge was soon applied to warfare. From the mythical poison-tipped arrows of Hercules, dipped in the Hydra's venom, to real-world applications like the Chinese creating a soul-hunting fog by burning toxic plants, the methods were devious. The Greeks even poisoned aqueducts with hellebore flowers. These silent, mysterious killers were often associated with dark magic, creating another layer of fear for their victims. Then there's the war chariot, the super-weapon of Egypt's New Kingdom. While its origins trace back to Mesopotamia, the Egyptians perfected its use. Instead of using them for direct charges, the light Egyptian chariots served as mobile firing platforms. Warriors armed with bows and javelins would race alongside enemy infantry, raining down projectiles and then chasing down fleeing soldiers. They were fast, deadly, and a cornerstone of Egyptian military might. Finally, we have Greek fire. This legendary incendiary weapon, developed by the Byzantine Empire in the 7th century, was a liquid compound that could be sprayed from nozzles or thrown in pots. Terrifyingly, it would ignite on contact and couldn't be extinguished with water. In fact, water only made it spread. A single misstep could doom your own fleet, but when used effectively, it was devastating, securing crucial victories for Constantinople against invading navies. These are just some of the ingenious and terrifying ways our ancestors waged war. The creativity behind these weapons is both fascinating and chilling. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dives into history.